People keep asking me how I have the energy to do all this DIY decoration, photo shoot, content, and still keep a 6 months old
Honestly,
alive. Some days I don't. Some days I'm running on 3 hours of sleep and cold coffee I forgot about an hour ago. But today I want to show you what showing up actually looks like behind the camera. Because it's messier, slower, and more honest than it looks on Instagram. This is Lotana's 6 months photo shoot, and the decoration almost didn't happen. 6 months, that's half a year of sleepless nights, growth spurts, and somehow still finding time to do 6 months of learning his cries, his little mood, the exact way he likes to be held when he's crying, and somewhere in all of that, I decided I want to mark his milestone myself. Even if it's not perfect, even if it takes me 3 times longer than it should, I am still going to do it anyways. I spent days thinking about colors, textures that will make this feel not special, because it needs to be Pinterest perfect, but because I wanted to put the love into it. This is what nobody tells you about motherhood. So much of it is invisible. From planning, thinking, adjusting long before anyone sees the results. Okay, this is not going how I imagined. God. And honestly, this is motherhood in a nutshell. You plan it one way and it humbles you almost immediately. But you don't stop, you adjust, you laugh at yourself a little, and you keep going. Motherhood taught me that consistency isn't about getting it right every time. It's about showing up again, even when you are tired. Even when the glue gun burns your finger for the 3rd time today. Even when the balloons won't cooperate and you are seriously considering giving up and buying a backdrop. For the contest, I'm not a professional decorator. I am not a professional anything really. Just a mom who decided that done with love beats done perfectly. And I think that's the thing with consistency that we don't talk about enough. It's not glamorous, it's not always motivated. Sometimes it's just stubbornness dressed up as discipline. Some days motherhood feels like one long loop. Feed, take care of the baby, clean and repeat. Then wake up, do it again. And in the loop, it's easy to feel like nothing is changing, like you are not making any progress. But somewhere in that repetition, something is being built. Lotana wants to remember this afternoon the hours I spent cutting and taping and rearranging. But he will grow up feeling it. He will grow up knowing his mom shows up for him. Not just in big moments, but in the small, unfilmed ones too. I used to think consistency meant having it all together. A routine, a schedule, a clean house, a Pinterest-worthy nursery. But now I think consistency just means returning. Yes, returning to him, returning to the work, returning to yourself, even on the days you don't recognize who you have become. I think this has to be the hardest part of this event, figuring how to blow air into this number balloon. I remember calling my friends for help, but one of them suggested I go on TikTok to watch the video and see if I can see anything helpful. Stressed me, I cannot even lie. At this point, I was looking for where I can even open it from. It took me like hours to figure it out, and my big boss was not having it. It was really added to my stress, but I've already made up my mind that I'm going to do this for him. After watching about 2 to 3 videos on TikTok on how I can blow air into this number balloon, I figured out that you need a straw, like the regular straws we use to take our drinks. Because I have already thrown away the nylon that came with the balloon, I wasn't so sure if it came with straw or I'm supposed to use my own straw for it. Well, I ended up using straw from my Stanley cup. On the number balloon, you will see an orange-like circle beneath it. Just like the video I watched, just insert the straw slowly into the circle. Here comes the hardest part. blowing the air into the balloon. My friends asked me, why didn't you buy the machine they use for this? I was like, hell no, I'm already on a tight budget. You can imagine while I was busy with these things, my boss was busy at the back doing his own thing. I know in his mind he will be wondering, what is this woman even doing? I'm done blowing the balloon, so this is time for me to seal it. I just had to press down the glue on it, and tada, we are done. Up to the next part. Now this is the most fun part of this whole paparazzi. Blowing this balloon got me thinking about my childhood. This brought back memories, and honestly, I won't lie, I really enjoyed it. And my boy too, he was just having fun playing with the balloon at the back. To make the setup feel more like, you know, a birthday celebration, I got this foil fringe cotton from the market, and honestly, I was thinking it's going to add to the vibe. Well, it did, yes, but I ended up removing it. Why? Because the whole thing was looking so busy. This was the decoration. Look at this. It's not perfect. The colors don't perfectly match. Balloons are slightly uneven, and I will absolutely not be fixing that. But it's ours, made in between naps and feed and 1,000 interruptions. And that's the whole point. Consistency isn't perfection. He's just refusing to give up halfway. And now, the moment this was off, at him, 6 months old, 6 months of figuring out who I am as his mother. 1 diaper, 1 sleepless night, 1 DIY decoration at a time. He has no idea how much thought went into this backdrop. He just knows he's loved. And honestly, that's the only thing that actually matters. Every photo I take of him is also a photo of me, of who I am becoming because of him. The patience I didn't have before, the softness, the strength I didn't know I had until I needed it. If you're a mom watching this, tired and wondering if you are doing enough, Consistency isn't loud. It's not a perfect curated life. It's quiet, repetitive, and not too pleasant. Showing up again tomorrow even when today felt hard. And it's the thing your child will feel for the rest of their life, even if they never remember the details. Honestly, motherhood have taught me a lot, and I won't lie, I never thought that one day I will be doing this kind of thing, but here I am doing it with all smile, even with the stress. Hold on, were you thinking we are not going to smash our cake? You got it all wrong. At first he was doing as if, I don't understand, why is this thing here? But later it clicked and he understood the assignment perfectly well. My boy smashed his cake and served the perfect expression. When he tasted the cake, he was like, Mommy, where have this been all this while? And honestly, this moment made me forget all the stress I've passed through trying to set this up. Happy 6 months, my baby Lotana. Thank you for making me a mother I am proud to be. One ordinary, imperfect, consistent day at a time. Mommy loves you so much, and I can't wait to celebrate many more years with you, my love. Look at my baby now. Oh my God, how time flies. If you have watched to this point, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye.